All right, hello everyone. So today I'm doing a food video, just a quick 30-minute meal. So that way, if during the week you're busy or on the go, something that you can make quickly and that you can have leftovers for. So that way you can eat for lunch the next day and not be tempted to go through a fast food window. So we have here some zucchini, some bell peppers, some oregano, fresh oregano from the garden. We have some scallion and white onion. We have the pot here with a little bit of oil on low medium heat. We have our boiling pot of water for our kamut spirals. We're going to be doing pasta with it, and basically pasta and veggies. This is the oil I'm using, doing a little bit of basil, sea salt, ginger, onion powder, and some cayenne. Okay, so this is our kamut spirals. I waited till the water was boiling, and I put a little bit of grapeseed oil in there so that way the pasta doesn't stick. And I'm gonna let that sit, I would say less than 10 minutes. It cooks very quickly, especially because the water is hot. All right, so while the pasta is boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and just put in my bell peppers, my zucchini, put in my scallion, and put in my white onion. I'll chop up my oregano, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of chickpeas in here just for some protein. Although the kamut pasta does give us protein, I like that extra protein, especially when working out and building muscle, trying to make gains. So you want to have as much protein as you can. Okay, so I have all of my veggies and all of my garnishes in here, and I'm gonna add some coconut milk, believe it or not, just a tad bit, with a little bit of tomato sauce to kind of give it a gravy or a sauce for the pasta. So this is with everything on it. I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit, and then I'm going to add my ginger powder, add my onion powder, add a little bit of the cayenne pepper as it simmers a little, and I'll let it sit for maybe about 10 minutes or so, and then that way it'll be all good to go. And we have over here, you can see where our pasta is almost ready, believe it or not. It cooks very fairly quickly. So again, this is why it's good to have ancient grain pasta, but it's also good you can make this in a 30-minute meal because the pasta does not take long at all. Okay, so pasta is done. That took about 10 minutes or less. I just strained it out, and I'm gonna let it sit. I'll cover it up so it can stay nice and moist while the other food is sauteing and making its flavor for the pasta. So we'll take a look at the zucchini and stuff. It's kind of making its own gravy that we will thicken up. Actually using, most people will use cornstarch to thicken up a sauce, but we can use actually flour is the alkaline, well, ancient grains flour, usually spelt flour, but that's the alkaline trick to making the sauce a little bit more saucy and less watery. Okay, so we're looking at about 10 minutes later, and this is what we have. Depending on how you like your vegetables, if you like them with a little bit of a crunch to it, texture to it, you want to take it out sooner. But if you like it soft and cooked pretty much to the max, you'll leave it a little bit longer. So you have at 10-minute mark, you can 15 maybe, and I'd say by the 20-minute mark, you definitely should be good to go with all of the vegetables. But as you can see here, the sauce is getting thicker. It's thickening up and getting more saucy. All right, so I shared out my pasta. This is what the kamut pasta looks like. And I have over here my vegetables and my gravy or sauce that I'm gonna put on it to eat with my pasta. And pretty much that's it. It's done. Good to go. Again, depending on how you like your vegetables, you can leave it longer, or you can do it shorter if you like them crunchy or crispy. I do mine more at the 15-minute mark, so it's kind of right in between. I'd say 20 minutes is for the softer side, 10 for the crunchy side, and if you're in between, you're looking at 15 minutes. Okay, so here's the finished product. I like mine in a bowl because it'll hold more sauce and make, get that gravy all the way down to the bottom of the pasta. But you can plate yours on a plate, and there you go. This is the end result of a 30-minute, 35-minute pasta dish. I would call this Rasta Pasta with a spin because it has a little bit of extra vegetables and protein that normally Rasta Pasta doesn't have, but comes along with the same flavor and taste. That's all, folks. Love you all. Another episode of Alkaline Vegan Eats. Hope you enjoy.